Ever noticed how your pain feels different when you're stressed versus when you're relaxed? This isn't just in your head, it's deeply rooted in your body's nervous system, and understanding this connection could transform your relationship with chronic pain. Greetings. It's nice to see you again. And to those here for the first time, you're very welcome. Today, I'd like to share how three people discovered the power of their body's natural relaxation response, the parasympathetic nervous system, and used it to create real change in their lives, even with challenging chronic pain conditions. Let's start with Betsy. She's a talented pastry chef whose world was turned upside down by cervical nerve root compression. This condition occurs when the nerves in the neck become squeezed or irritated, causing shooting pain and numbness down the arms. For Betsy, this meant struggling with the precise movements her craft required. Through working with her physical therapist, she learned to incorporate brief relaxation breaks every 30 minutes while baking. She would step back from her work, do a quick body scan, and consciously relax her shoulders and her neck. Within weeks, she noticed these micro breaks were reducing her pain spikes, and after 3 months, she could work for longer periods while maintaining a better body awareness and her comfort. Betsy's discovery of the power of intentional breaks connects beautifully with our next story about Dante. He's a university librarian who developed post-radiation fibrosis. It's a condition where tissue becomes less flexible and more painful after cancer treatment. Dante found that traditional stretching actually increased his pain. But when he combined gentle movement with calming breath work, things began to change. He started each morning with 10 minutes of slow, mindful shoulder rolls while focusing on extended exhales. He also learned to pause throughout his day whenever he noticed tension and taking 3 deep breaths before continuing his work. After 6 weeks of this practice, he reported less daily pain and better mobility when reaching for books. More importantly, he felt more in control of his recovery. Our nervous system has 2 main modes: sympathetic, that's fight or flight, and parasympathetic, rest and recovery. When we're stressed out, sympathetic system dominates our body and increasing muscle tension and pain sensitivity. But we can actively shift into parasympathetic mode, which reduces both inflammation and promotes healing. This brings us to Yvonne, a travel agent living with osteoarthritis. That's a condition where joint cartilage breaks down over time, leading to stiffness and pain. She was inspired by the mind-body connection she learned about through her local library's free wellness resources. So she created what she calls her nervous system reset routine. Yvonne started using a free meditation app during her lunch break, practicing 15 minutes of guided relaxation while focusing on softening the areas around her painful joints. She also discovered that simple movement in warm water, like during a shower or in a community pool, combined with conscious breathing, helped her maintain mobility without aggravating her pain. After 4 months of consistent practice, she noticed she was sleeping better and waking with less stiffness. Most significantly, she found she could enjoy longer walks with her grandchildren without paying for it the next day. Through these 3 stories, we've seen a common thread: the power of engaging our parasympathetic nervous system. So how can you apply this in your own life and help you down the road in your recovery? Here are some research-backed strategies that worked for all of them, for Betsy, Dante, and Yvonne. The first one is try diaphragmatic breathing. That's breathing deeply into your belly rather than your chest. This directly stimulates the vagus nerve, your body's relaxation superhighway. Betsy found this particularly helpful during her detailed pastry work. The second thing to try is to practice progressive muscle relaxation, which Dante used to address his tissue tightness. This involves systematically tensing and releasing different muscle groups, helping your body recognize and release unconscious tension. And the third thing you could try is to incorporate mindful movement, which Yvonne discovered helped maintain joint mobility while staying connected to her body's signals. This might be a simple stretching, walking, or any movement that feels nurturing rather than demanding. Remember, your nervous system is incredibly adaptable. Each time you practice these techniques, you're strengthening your body's natural ability to shift from pain amplification to pain recovery. Just as Betsy returned to creating pastries, Dante found new ways to move comfortably through his day, and Yvonne continued planning wonderful trips and adventures for others. And so you can also write a new chapter in your pain recovery story also. Remember to start small, and please be patient with yourself. And also remember that each moment you spend engaging your parasympathetic nervous system is an investment in your healing journey. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more evidence-based strategies for pain recovery and overall wellness. So it's bye for now, and I'm wishing you a comfortable week.